Hey guys, Dan here from One Man Book Club. Super excited to share with you Heaven's River. This is the Bobiverse, Book 4 by Dennis E. Taylor. Now, have you jumped on the Bobiverse train yet? Have you read books 1, 2, or 3? If you're a fan of nerdy sci-fi, then honestly, what the heck are you waiting for? This is some of the best sci-fi out there right now. I love the Bobiverse books. Goofy name, but man, it's so fun. Here's the setup for you if you're not familiar. So Bob has just sold his software company, and now he's loaded and he's looking for a life of relaxation and retirement. Right up until he gets killed crossing the street. This is way back in book 1. Now, luckily for Bob, the day before he had signed a contract with a cryogenics company. So 117 years later, he wakes up after dying to find out things aren't quite as expected. Bob no longer has a body, for example. Bob is now the AI brain of a computer program designed to pilot space probes. And all of a sudden, Bob finds himself Star Trekking through the galaxy in search of strange new worlds. Space probe Bob can replicate himself, and before long there are many space probe Bobs, all with the same memories but slightly different personalities. They give themselves different names, they take on different roles, all depending on what interests them, and soon there's scientist Bobs, battle Bobs, Earth rescuing Bobs, explore Bobs, all traveling the galaxy and all becoming the saviors of mankind. Now, that's the setup. And by book 4, the Bobs have been around for a couple hundred years. And the Bobs have replicated themselves so much that things don't look the same now among the Bobiverse as they did 4 books ago. By now, the original Bob, is the father of an entire space civilization, aka the Bobiverse. The Bobs have saved humanity. They've discovered new civilizations. They've advanced technology to ridiculous heights. They've expanded the known universe. So what else is there for Bob to do? The Bobs are getting restless, and it's looking like the Bobiverse is about to go through some major growing pains. In the meantime, there are new species to discover. There's new technology to master. There's a whole bunch of really cool, geeky science to wrap your head around. Like the other books in the series, book 4 is a well-written, unique sci-fi story with smart humor, real science, really fun characters. And I hope you like Star Trek jokes because they're packed full in here. Now, this one was actually quite a bit longer than the previous books. No violence or sex, but I actually was surprised to find some language this time around. There are a handful of F-bombs that were missing from the first 3 books. I'll say this book, book 4, is best for 16 and up. I think you're going to love it, a fan of sci-fi or not. I hope you'll give it a try. This is the Bobiverse. This is book 4, Heaven's River. Book 1, just look up the Bobiverse and you'll find it, and you'll enjoy it, I'm certain. Let me know. Happy reading, everyone.